looking at it that it was wet. We make sure and we put them out. That's for sure. But if I have a piece of wood like this or a stick, I rub it in the dirt to put it out. I let it sit. If I have a stick, this is my number one poking stick, I'll put it out and then I'll set it over here or up here, or I'll leave it over there until I know it's cooled down. The next day, I'll put it back over here. And that's why these are the poking sticks for the fire. I probably shouldn't have this little lighter here, but this is where we keep the cookie things, the marshmallow things. But people, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Linda, listen. This is why you got to make sure everything is out, people. Make sure when you move stuff that it's out. Because look what happened. Whoa, that is really bad. Here's what happened. Get the pooper scooper out of the way real quick. So, I set this up. A different piece of wood I set against the tree like this. But it was tall up there, as you can tell. And I went inside. And nobody else knew that I had put it over here because I thought it was out. So the people that were left, my son and his friend, they put the fire out. They got the hose out. I know, I heard. I was in the kitchen. I heard the water going. I heard them talking. So then the next day, there was a little baby piece of wood. This piece of wood was laying on the ground like this, smoking. This piece of wood was smoking because the night before I had leaned it up against there. And the wife said, "Why is the wood still smoking? Why is there still a fire going?" And I said, "What do you mean?" So I come out here and I go to pick up the wood and I said, "Holy crap." So I immediately got the hose out, came over, and she's like, "What?" And she seen it and was just, yes, it was such a blessing in disguise, backhanded hint, so lucky. This is why I believe in karma. Because this tree could have went up in flames. And this is the biggest tree, probably one of the biggest trees, top 5, one of the top 10 biggest trees in our block, in our vicinity. Like, imagine this thing going up in flames in the middle of the night because somebody forgot to put the fire out right. So all night, it burned down slowly all the way down until it got to that little piece of wood right there. So just remember, people, even though we put the fire out with water, I didn't communicate. And normally I wouldn't lean that on the tree, like I said, until the next day. I should have left it out like the other one and left it on the side so that it was leaning over. So if it does burn, it's over there. But even I make mistakes. So just remember, that's also why I'm doing this, and I'm going to make a highlight video explaining to make sure you put your fires out. Even if you have the best fire pit and the best routines, double check, triple check. That could have been the whole tree, house, the whole neighborhood. Please spray your fires down, fire pits, campfires, everything. Spray them down with water, please. I don't want something like this to happen to you guys. So just remember, only you can prevent residential